Associated Press, payrolls drop larger than expected, 467,000. Jobless rate now rising to 9.5%, a 26-year high.
Let me just go to one other point, which was those unemployment numbers, which are really critical, because it does go to the point that I have been hammering on for the last number of months, which is that this economy is still much weaker than we would like, and it shows up in declining home prices, even though it's declining at a slightly lower rate, in this massive increase in unemployment, even though it's a slightly lower rate. And I think we are nowhere near to being out of the woods in terms of our domestic economy. And I have urged this government, and a part of the reason, I might add, is their stimulus program itself was so chopped up by various things, by special interest groups, by earmarks, by programs that were sort of on the Democratic Party wish list for a long time, and not enough of it went into those parts that stimulate the economy. The government accounting office itself indicated that only $49 billion would be spent in the way of new money, new spending, by September the 30th, and another $108 billion by September the 30th of next year. Now we're facing $1 trillion drop in demand all across between consumer spending, investment spending, international trade, et cetera, and this is a totally inadequate response to the downward pressures on the economy. So I worry about that number greatly, and I do worry that we are simply not preparing ourselves for the very real possibility. I'm not saying it's necessarily going to happen, we just have to prepare for it, that the economy might prove to be much worse than they expected. They predicted, the Obama administration predicted an 8% unemployment rate when they put through their stimulus program. We're now at 9.5%, and it's still going up. So I think we've got a lot of very, very serious work to do in order to make sure this economy doesn't take another major downward dip.
Mr. Zuckerman, thank you.